Hey everyone, I'm Kim the Maine Mystic, and I'm here taking a look at the overall collective energy. Everything you need to know about me is in the description box below. If you're new here, welcome. We never know what's going to come out of my mouth, and that is the whole fun of it for me. If you're returning, welcome back. You know how we do, and I appreciate each and every one of you, as there is no me without you. Now, every one of my readings, when I do collective readings, is, it's just kind of a, well, here we are. So I'm being called to start with the archetypes deck. We'll just fill it in as we go and see what we need to know. The intention in doing this reading, before I get into it and whatever else takes over, is what is the person on your mind that you're not really communicating with? What are they about right now? So we're going to pull an archetype. Oh, we got two, so we're just going to take those. Whew. Bear with me, my loves. I'm having a lot of anxiety right now because I am going through with my physician and coming off my anxiety meds. So that I can feel better in life, and we may change them up or whatever, but in this process I feel crazy. Not really, I feel very anxious, but I'm okay, and so I'm just taking that energy and doing readings. So we have the Maiden and the Tear. Spirit said read those at the end. Okay, so we put the book out so we don't forget. We're going to get into the Fallout deck here. And I'm going to pull 3 cards for their mind, 3 for their heart, and 3 for their 3D reality, and see what this person on your mind is thinking about, what they're doing in their heart space, and what they're doing in the real world. The 3 of Cups popped out, but I'm shuffling the deck. When they come out, it means they want to go in reverse. So we could be talking about a third party, just a trigger warning. I'm not sure what we're going to end up talking about. Oh, sorry, that was loud. Five of Swords, the Hermit. Someone is going through a period where they're really investigating something. All right, tell me about the collective's person in their mind space. All right. We have the Ace of Swords, the Justice card, and the 6 of Swords in the reverse. Let's read those out and see about this person's headspace. All right, this person in their mind space. Your science is sound and your cause is great. Now is the time for the start of a new venture. Look for opportunities in your career or investments. An entrepreneurial spirit will serve you well in this situation, for there can be no reward without risk. So your person right now is in the energy of thinking financially. They're not even really thinking a lot about love in their mind space, with the Justice card coming here and the 6 of Swords in the reverse. They're coming out of their head about walking away from a situation. This could be somebody who's had a change in career. This could be somebody that's had a change in financial situation. Okay. Let's look at the Justice card. All right, we have Justice. Justice exemplifies equality, due process, and fair rule. Nick Valentine lives by these ideals every day as Diamond City's private detective. Whether saving the mayor's daughter or exacting revenge on his fiance's killer, Valentine ensures that justice will be served to those who deserve it. Is justice on your side today, or will you be forced to face it? Valentine ensures justice is served within Diamond City, earning the trust and respect of many. You will find that injustices you have faced will be righted. Your actions will be met with your just rewards, though remember that balance is required in some matters. Anger should be tempered with mercy and instinct supplemented with logic. So this person is going through a period of time where they're trying to seek justice for themselves and their financial status and their own world, and they're not thinking a lot about anything else. Then we have the Six of Swords in the reverse. You are chained to tragedies of your past, unable to move on from the trauma you went through. This will only lead to old habits and repeated obstacles. You must move on if you wish to grow, survive, and one day thrive. So it's like this person is going on and on and on in their head about how some sort of injustice happened to them, either financially and some other type of stable way. And because they can't overcome the betrayal of that, they're actually seeing justice play out in their life in a different way. Okay, let's look at their heart space, and then I'll clarify and dig into things deeper. Actually, Spirit was like, just do it now. So what was this venture that this person went into where they took a risk? Spirit. I'm going to shuffle this deck up real quick. What was this venture that this person went into where they took a risk? It was something that they tried to keep a secret. They wanted to be able to have some sort of victory here, and it was an ego-based decision. So again, could be financial, could be whatever, but it was their intention to keep this quiet, to keep this a secret from whoever else, maybe you, whatever. So you may be finding out about this. Again, could be a love situation or something like that. And it's like there's some sort of truth coming out about that. I feel very much like whatever this decision was this person made, they did it with the intention of not getting found out, but the justice is that you know very much about this situation and you see this betrayal very clearly. I think I did a reading yesterday that was like they're trying to keep this betrayal a secret. Tell me about, yeah, bottom of the deck. Tower, Ace of Pentacles, Three of Cups, Six of Cups. There's some sort of like involvement of the past that this person is trying to keep from you and make it seem like they didn't do this. Make it seem like they didn't have this thing going on. And because this person can't get out of their energy, either about how they were betrayed with the Lovers coming out here in a love option, or how they betrayed somebody else for this risk and the Lovers, they're having a really hard time coming out of the trauma of this situation. Whether this was somebody that was with, like, they took a risk to be with somebody and ended up with a bad partner or something like that. They're unable to come out of that energy right now and look around and see what's happening. And so it's almost like they don't realize that they're risking their own future by being stuck in this mentality. I'll look deeper into that. Let's look at this person's heart space. We have the Eight of Cups on the bottom of the deck. It's like now this person is in an energy of walking away from this Knight of Wands energy, this betrayal type energy here, and releasing things. The Sun, the 10 of Wands in the reverse and the 3 of Cups in the reverse. But even though they're going through this release process, they're having a hard time of overcoming this betrayal, this painful thing that they're experiencing. Tell me about that's the Sun, sorry. Yeah, that's the Sun. Here's your screen cap. The Sun promises a happy ending to all who share in its dawn, which is falling right under this offer. So it's like this person was offered a happy ending if they took this risk, and they felt like they were able to take this risk and keep a handle, keep an eye on something else, and keep it a secret. Dogmeat embodies this happiness more than any other companion that can be found in the Commonwealth. Unflinchingly loyal, unabashedly loving, he ventures with the sole survivor through thick and thin. Will you too be met with a loving sun, or does the night still lurk overhead? Just as Dogmeat is the source of unending happiness and love to soul survivor, so too have you found a brighter sun. Your journey is at its end, and you have found victory, achievement, and a shining salvation. This happy ending is a direct result of your dedication and hard work. It is time to bask in the sunlight. So in the past energy, this person felt like they found what they wanted. They felt like they found victory in what they were doing. Now we have Judgment in the reverse. The Ace of Swords. And the Seven of Cups. They felt like they could do this and create illusion, look at other options and possibilities, do something like that, and that you may still be available. Like spirit would hold on to you because they knew who you were to them, but they had no idea that, like, even if you want to love this person, you're unable to now because spirit is identifying what has happened in this situation to you. You could be getting these downloads through sleep. You could be getting these downloads just through, I get a lot of my downloads through like watching TV, which is really wild because I don't watch a lot of TV, but things like that, it'll be like, oh, stuff clicks for me. Same thing. All right, we're looking at the 10 of Muskets in the reverse here. You have gained a great obligation, but feel overwhelmed by your new responsibilities. The expectation of your fellow Minutemen lies heavy upon you. Take time to evaluate your current responsibilities. How can you organize yourself for success? So this person went from an energy of feeling like they had things pretty under control, like they knew they wanted to close a cycle, move towards something else, and then it's like there's a betrayal here that they either didn't understand how it was going to affect them or they didn't see it. So this person moved forward feeling like they were in the right, but there was some sort of illusion here over this person. Now this person has an extra obligation, has something else going on that they can't get away from. What is this extra obligation, Spirit? Seven of Wands. We have the Page of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Fool. This person could have, you know, had multiple relationships, 2 to 3 different new starts that they felt like you were unaware of. Or this person could have gone into an energy where they actually had more than one child with somebody else. And they feel like you may not know that, or they could have been like raising a family with somebody else. The 3 of Cups here. Oof. And then 3 of Cups in the reverse. Your community has grown unsupportive and untrustworthy. They may not care for your success, or perhaps they have conspired against you. Is there a way you can fix this broken community, or is it time to strike out and find a new one? Okay, so this person felt like in the past they were making a choice to be with people who are looking out for their best interest, were doing the right thing for them. And they're finding out that there could have been 2 or 3, even more friends or family members that didn't have their best interest at heart. And now they're coming into this realization of either like why they were being guided away from these people, or why they felt like they should be defensive towards these people. And a lot of it has to do with them seeing that these people were really unsupportive to them. They don't want this person to be happy. They're trying to get this person to take a risk that's going to make them lose everything. You may hear from this person because you're in the energy of feeling like this person is quite toxic and you kind of want them out of your energy. But this person is in an energy of being really obsessed with possibly you right now, or even just revenge, because they're looking back over this situation and they're wanting to have some sort of conversation, some sort of communication here with a Queen of Cups. So whoever they're seeing as their match, to say, hey, my people aren't supportive of me. My people aren't my people. Now, with you showing out here at this point of the reading, or vice versa, whoever, whichever side you're watching for, it's almost like this person already knew that. And so it's like this person would have to step out of their ego to be able to come towards you and say, hey, I chose people that did not have my best interest at heart. I chose people that actually brought me down. I'm actually in a worse situation than you think, or that you know of, or this is why I did this. This is why I did that. And I feel like it takes a level of courage that this person may not have right now, because they're really in their head about what to do, about how they should approach the situation. Tell me about the 3D reality, Spirit, for this person. The 3D reality for this person, Spirit. The King of Muskets. They want to take action now. 8 of Swords in the or in the upright. 5 of Swords. Queen of Cups, the Fool. Now, you could be in an energy where you're moving yourself forward. I'm going to read these 3 cards as the advice out here because they're on the bottom of the deck. And we have the Fool coming out in this reading. So I know that that's a good place to stop here. 4 of Lanterns in the upright. Can you still see that? Oh, look at us go today. 6 of Wands and the King of Wands. Let me take a sip of my drink and we're going to look at this person's 3D reality energy and what they're about to do. Then I'll read this out as advice and I'll get you on your way for this reading. All right, 4 of Lanterns. Oh, I have this pinned from something else. In the upright, lost in your daydreams, you are unable to see the lantern light oops, I can't read from that angle. Sorry, guys. Lost in your daydreams, you are unable to see the lantern lights that try to guide you forward. This has led you to grow dissatisfied with your current life. This may also indicate the desire for material gains with little care for greater spiritual enlightenment. So now this person is sat in an energy about like how they're realizing that, they may have gone ham, they may have gone all the way for, material gains, but maybe never really worked on their emotional or spiritual self. And now you may have been somebody who did the emotional and spiritual work, and you're heading into an energy of doing like the other work, which will be a lot easier now that you've handled your emotional and spiritual self. And I think that you're in a reverse energy. So think about how you felt about this person when you were in an energy of dealing with your emotions and your spiritual side, and think about how this person dealt with you when they were in their egotistical, materialistic side. And that's about to switch. There's a table turning here. And unfortunately, it's a spiritual thing. So it's not something that like even you have control over. Let's get these Four of Lanterns here. Yeah, see, now this person is looking and being like, oh, I'm really dissatisfied with my life. If I had focused on self-love, if I had given offers here. And so this person is going to try to make a move because they're unhappy in their direct life. But they, you know, it's something where they created a lot of conflict and a lot of betrayal here, because we have the Five of Wands and the Five of Swords equaling 10. So this person created equal parts of betrayal and equal parts of burden in this love connection. And now that you've grown into a place where you're very spiritually strong and you're in this temperance energy and manifesting, this person feels like you're kind of waiting for them, but you're not. And so they're wanting to come in because they're now finding themselves dissatisfied with their life, and they should have found themselves dissatisfied with their lives way back there when you were like, dude, what are you doing? I really feel like that. And so you've been just kind of watching this person get karma, get judgment. Oof, they're going to be so in their feelings. And in this 3D reality, they are in their feelings because they're thinking about the past and all the times that they could have offered to this situation. They could have healed things with you. They could have defended you. And with the King of Swords coming out here so boldly with the Ten of Cups, Spirit is showing them a lot about what their life could have or would have been like with you. And so maybe that's something like when you are manifesting, you may have done that through a lot of imagination of how life would be or could be based on the information that you knew. Now this person is doing the very same thing. I feel like you're mirroring each other, but it's almost like a Freaky Friday mirroring where like you were mirroring each other all along. You've been going through similar circumstances and situations, but one of you has been dealing with it from a love and spiritual side, and one of you has been dealing with it from a materialistic and things. So like you could both have similar childhoods. Like you could both be like anxiously attached and avoidantly attached because they come from mother and father wounds. Like you could both have big parts of that. Like I know for me, like I'm anxiously attached until all of a sudden I'm not. And it's like my mommy wounds come and then my daddy wounds hit and I don't give a shit about anything anymore. And so it's like this person could go the other way where they don't give a shit about anything anymore until their mommy wounds hit and they feel abandoned. And now they're in the energy, you know, like it's very much like you're very similar, but you handle things differently. And now this person is sat looking at like why they're in the position they're in and why they're having all these big feelings and you're not. We have the Knight of Swords, and then this other card just yeeted out, Justice. See, and that's the thing is like now this person is blocked. Now this person is sat. Like you could even try to reach out to this person and Spirit won't let that get through. They're putting this person in positions where they can't talk to you, where they can't see you, where they really have to think about you and why they can't talk to you, why they can't see you, why they can't be truthful with you. Because Spirit, it's almost like Spirit's beating them up the way they beat you up emotionally, and because you wouldn't do it. I mean, for lack of a better way to put it. Yeah. Six of Wands in the upright to the Eight of Wands in the reverse. And see, the reason that you're not being allowed to heal, I mean, not to heal, this person isn't allowed to heal is because as you're going through this huge transformation, it's important. Yes, I know there are two Page of Swords in this deck. It's on purpose. I do, in this particular deck, it has it, but this person has to watch you now. And maybe they have had to watch you overcome these burdens and see what they once thought would be their happy ending with you with this Page of Swords here. They're going to have to watch you get into a connection with somebody else that's very, very guided by the universe because this person refused to take accountability and heal themselves. Queen of Pentacles. See, you went from being very emotional with this person and even maybe arguing with them, sending them messages of love, giving them encouragement, to now you're in the energy of being very financially focused. You're not having conversations with this person. You're not having these connections with this person. And even if there were other people around this person, they're also not talking to that person. So this person is really feeling the bounds of isolation because they snuck around. They did a lot of things to somebody that they shouldn't have done these things to a person that truly did have their best interest at heart. And see, even when you're not talking, this person is still looking at you as their perfect match. So whatever held this person back in the past, whether it be ego, whether it be whatever, I think underlying in the core of their being, they always felt like you were their person, but it didn't make sense to them at that point. It didn't make sense to them until now, but now they don't have access because now it doesn't make sense to you. This person could be planning to come and have some sort of communication, some sort of conversation with you with the page, with the Knight of Cups here. But also there's this understanding that you may be getting into a commitment with somebody else, and this person may have to watch that happen. They may even try to say you're doing it in a sneaky way or something like that, but you're not. You have closed all your cycles to move forward. And see, this person thought you would always leave a line in for them. You would always leave the door open just a crack for them. Tell me about this King of Wands. Bottom of the deck, we have the Devil, the Eight of Swords, and the Three of Cups. This person is about to lose their shenanigans. I'm probably going to read into this energy and like an extra reading because I'm really intrigued by it. But this person is coming into this energy because they're looking at you get your fortune, get your abundance with a person that you either said you weren't going to be with or said you weren't going to, like, this person doesn't see you deciding to work with somebody else. And when that becomes public or that becomes known for this person and they're completely sat in the energy of understanding that you've walked away from them, they're going to go into an energy where they kind of start cutting people out of their life and really attacking into the people that are around them. And it has a lot to do with how people kept them in their head about you and other toxicities that they had maybe once claimed or that they said this person had. There's a miscommunication here that has cost this person their entire relationship. And I don't think they expect you, with the Tower on the bottom of the deck, I don't think they expect your next move. So I want to read, actually, let me leave this and I'll go into a part two. No, yeah, this one's pretty long, so it can upload. I'll leave this. I'll go into a part two and check. I'll read these two cards out and figure out what this toxic energy is and what their next move is, because in this particular reading, I was only looking at their overall energy. So, all right, I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.